In order to edit an ID card, I switch to the card view. An ID card is always associated to a persona and can be displayed in all the wallets of this persona. Other cards, also called info cards, are associated to individual wallets. Another difference between ID cards and info cards is that the segments of an ID card can be copied or assigned to any info card. This functionality is available in the toolbox of info cards. In case of an assigned segment, it is sufficient to change the values within the ID card to have it changed everywhere. Clicking on the Edit button will let me change the card name. Doing so, you will briefly see how the data is encrypted prior to being sent. An ID card consists, like any other card too, of card segments that I can edit individually. Should you happen to be salutation, last name, first name, you may be happy with the defaults. Otherwise, you can edit the contact data of your persona here. There are no mandatory fields, just edit the parts you think are useful for you. The red fellows on the right allow you to set the clearance level for each field individually. Clicking on any one of them will open a list with clearance levels. Another click will close that list again. We will dedicate an individual screencast to the topic of clearance and data sharing. If you use the default clearance level 6, all the information will be for your eyes only. Once you are happy with your input, you save it by clicking on the check mark. Should you decide you no longer want to use an existing card segment, you can delete it by clicking on the trash icon. After a confirm prompt, that you can disable in your default settings by the way, the segment will be deleted. Should you want to add a new segment, choose Edit Card from the toolbox and then Add Card Segment. Card segments can be chosen from a list of predefined types. If the segment type you want is not part of that list, you can choose the type User Defined to create your own segment by composing it from the available attributes. I will add a segment of the type Email. And another segment, this time of the type Communication, to add a telephone number. If I want to change the sequence of segments within the card, I click on this sort icon and then use the drag and drop to position the segments whichever way I want. Once I'm done, I click on the sort icon again to deactivate sorting. Additional choices for editing an ID card are Add a new card. Already the base edition of pidder has no limitation of the number of cards I can create. We just covered adding a card segment and sorting the segments. The option Assignment will let you copy an ID card into another wallet. That copy will then be a normal info card. Setting and viewing the clearance level of the whole card is something we will cover within the screencast about clearance and sharing data. ID cards cannot be deleted independently of their personas. As shown, you can choose not to display an ID card in any given wallet. An ID card will automatically be deleted when you delete the persona it belongs to.